Hello, Jason here. Today is June 2nd, and this is your aftermarket update. So again, we had a good day here at the Oil Trading Group. It was one of those days that it could have been a lot better, and it could have been worse. And I'll explain to you what I mean here in just a moment. What you see before you here are the two charts, really one chart, and the trade plan, the OTG trade plan, which is located on the left, and the 1 minute chart that we trade off of on the right. So we had two time frames here today that we were looking at really early and out of the gate here. So this particular trade really was a tale of two trades. It could have been a tough way to start the morning, and it could have been a really great way to stop the morning, and we could have been one and done were it not for a little bit of bad luck, a little bit of good luck, a little bit of bad luck. First thing we're going to talk about here is at 8:03. This is line item number 4 in your higher time frame study up here on your OTG trade plan. 8:03 a.m. and that is this time frame right here. We were looking to get long right here, and that's it right at this where this arrow is, and the OTG trend finder indicator. We were with trend. Both the aggressive and the standard filter was with trend. Then at 8:04, that's line item number 12 on your smaller time frame study here. We had another time frame short. So when we have them back to back like that, we feel very good about the fact that these are going to move in the direction that we're looking for. So we got in long initially here right at 72, right up here is where we got in this morning. We ended up opened up here, and we ended up getting in right at this 72 level. Well, our stop was down here at 53. That was 52 rather. That was 20 ticks. Well, the market came all the way down to 53 here. So again, that's where the good luck was. This came down and missed our stop by 1 tick. Now, technically, as we talked about in the room, the stop should be down here below this aggressive filter, and we never would have put up with any heat. But to start the morning, I didn't want to be quite that far down underneath this. So our stop was at 52. We got to 53, and then the market took off. The next, where the bad luck came in, is our stop was right there, break even plus 1, and that is at 73. Our entry was 72. That came right down to 73. And took me out. Of course, then it goes the additional 51 ticks all the way to the target. So we talked about this, a little bit of bad luck here. So good luck that we didn't get stopped out down here. Bad luck that we got stopped out to the tick before the market moved all the way up to the target. It was at this point up here that we talked about this being a potential first-time touch short. We did not take that. And then the market moved all the way down to our next time frame, which was 8:35 a.m. So if you take a look here at line item number 13 on your trade plan, at 8:35 a.m., that was where the time frame that we talked about getting short, and that was right here. Now, what I did in the room, because we had this long move down, I went ahead and took the short about 1 or 2 bars before the actual time frame suggested. So I end up getting in up here around 76, and so what you'll see here is I do take 2 off, and then I take 1 off at 10 ticks, so I end up getting 3 off at 10 ticks. And then my stop was up here at 76, and it came right up to 77, bad luck, and ran another 30 ticks to the downside. So we would have been able to get a little bit more out of this trade had I not been taken out to the tick plus 1. So again, all in all, I'm not complaining. I did stop trading at this point. I felt like that we'd had some really good opportunities early in the morning. I didn't want to give anything back. And so ended up about 62 ticks positive on the day. And those are the 2 OTG trades of the day that you'll see in the video here very soon. All right, so we're going to take a look here at your ES. Even though I didn't trade the ES today, I do want to talk about it. We do have a trade plan. We did do the back study, the back testing study on the ES, and I do want to talk to you about it for just a minute here. So take a look here at the trade plan here on the left. This is your ES trade plan. And here on the right is the testing software that we use for our back testing, but it's also good for this forward testing idea as well, so we can show how it goes. So even though I didn't trade this in the room, I do want to show you how the trade plan performed, because if you are an ES trader, I think you'll find a lot of value in these particular setups in this trading system. So again, I'm not trading the ES at the moment, but it is something that we do offer as a trade plan and as an opportunity. So the first opportunity here this morning was at 8:39 a.m. That's represented by this blue dot here. Sorry, 8:40 a.m. And there was an opportunity that we said that the market was supposed to move, and that opportunity would be to the long side. Well, I don't have a counter trend trade here for you, and you can see how the market did come down to the 840 level, rotated, and then moved up, just as we were talking about on the particular time frame. But again, what I'm looking for right now is with trend opportunities here on this trade plan. And so if you take a look here, this was not with the trend. The trend was to the downside, or it was trading below the 120 SMA here. The first opportunity that we get is, you can see here at 9:11 a.m. That is represented here on your higher time frame study. That is line item number 5. There is your higher time frame study, 9:11 a.m. The next opportunity here at 10:06 a.m. That's the next valid opportunity that is trading with the trend and above the area, and that's right here at 10:06. If you look here, the 9:34 was short, and the 9:14 time frame was short as well. So again, these are with the trend. So I have these marked up on your charts here for the balance of the day. You can see here, this was a couple of shorting opportunities. And so I have these marked up on the chart here. So we're going to go ahead and hit performance to see how the trade plan performed today. And overall, it came in at $185. Well, sorry, let me say this differently. $1,850 would have been your opportunity here for the trade plan. Now, that's based on 4 lots. This is based on 4 lots, and that would have been 37 ES points here on the day. So that would have represented 37 ES points, $1,850 on your ES trade plan. So again, we ran the back testing study. The back testing study, this is fitting in line with what the back testing study told us. This is that ES back testing. Those were the setups off of this back testing. And on 4 lots, gross profit over the course of 519 trades, $41,812. Again, that's back testing. Take that for what it's worth, but this is how that exact thing would have performed today. This is how those exact setups would have performed here today. Again, there is your this is your trade plan, and these are the setups taking off of the trade plan, and it would have been a very nice day at $1,850. But again, I didn't take any of those trades, unlike what you see here on the CL, but it is important that you do understand. I did want to show that to you so that you can see that that is a very valid plan and very valid approach as well on the ES. So having said all of that, I'm going to let you take a couple of minutes. There's 2 OTG trades of the day. They last about 15 minutes total, 7 on one and 8 on the other. And without further ado, here are the OTG trades of the day. And I am in here at 72 long. First target is 87. The stop will go to break even if we get to 82. This is the time frame for your long. So I'll put a dot here. This is the time frame that we're expecting the market to move. The probability is to the long side. We'll see. Stop is at 20 ticks here at the moment. All right, I don't like this push down, obviously, clearly. We'll see what happens here. We got rejected out of this area up top here. This looks like it's going to get me. It is what it is. Not every trade's a winner. So this one looks like it's going to grab me here. 52 is the stop. There's 53. We'll see. The trailing stop actually should be deeper down there to 40, 41. That's where technically the setup should be on the stop. I'm not going to go that deep, though. And it's right here on this bar that we have one as well. We have a time frame move. So we did get a move. Like I said, the probability was to the long side. The probability was to the long side. But it was more about time at that point than it was direction. We'll see if this thing can pull back up. We're still in it. It ain't over yet. We'll see. And so these are your two time frames that you're expecting a push up here this morning. I'd like to get north of that 72 level, says Captain Obvious. So again, two time frames here today, both with the trend. These are the two time frames we're looking for this thing to push up. We need to get north of 73 now. Need to get north of 73 here. Technically, your stop should be 41. I'm not going to go that high with it. All right, let's see if we can get through 71.72. Volume weighted average price up here. All right, get through 72, 73. We got to get up through that 72 level. Let's go. Okay, we need a close on a 5-minute bar above 73. 73 or higher on a 5-minute bar is what we're looking for here. There's 75. Get up through 75, 76. Close on a 5-minute bar above 73. We haven't done it yet. Okay, there's 78, 79. There's 80. First target, 87. All right, we got up as high as 80. The target goes to auto break even at 82. There's 82. There's 86. Come on, get up through that 86 level. All right, your stop is auto break even here. Oh, that was close. Whew. There's 87. There's your first target up to 87. Ooh, that was close. Holy crap. That had a possibility to start to suck already this morning. Good enough, though. Next target, 02. Final target is 25. Final target up there at 25. So we got your first 15 ticks off the chart. Hopefully you did not panic. Tell me you didn't panic. Stop is 73 now. Tell me you didn't panic. Okay, good. Sweet. Excellent. Well, you're stronger than I am because I was like the duck on the water, right? Everything looks calm, cool, and collected above water. And I was paddling like a mother underneath. So, all right. 02 up there. 02 is your next target. Yeah, that technology issues happen for sure. All right, so that was the 70.5 up there at 90. That's that horizontal line I drew up here. Let's bring this stop now to 74. Break even plus 2 to 74. That horizontal line was your 70.5 up there. That's why I drew it there. I don't want this thing to come too far back off of this, though. So we got 2 off at 15, which is a good way to start. And we got 2 left. Now, I'm going to bring this entry down. I'm going to bring this break-even stop down to 73 here. And we're going to look to try to carry this up. All right, so we should be picking up the pace to the long side until 8:35. And at 8:35, you have a probability move. You have a timing move, and that probability is to the downside. Yeah, we hit right into that 70.5 up there. That is exactly where we hit. So let's do a little analysis really quickly. The open of this bar was 74, so I am where I should be. Now, if you wanted to be aggressive on the trail stop and bring it down to 56, you could, but that's against the plan. That would be against the plan. So, all right, Alan, good for you. And am I out? I'm out. Yes. All right, I'm in at 76 here. So it's a little bit premature, and I may put up with some heat as a result, but I'm in short now. I may have gotten in too early. We'll see. I'm in, though. So it is what it is. Stop right now is above the 1.27 at the moment. One tick above at 0.1 is the stop. We'll get safe here. I know it's a bit premature, but I like the fact that we're down here. There's 76, 75. Now we had to get through 74, 73. This is a bit premature. I get it. Right, 8:35. It's really 2.5, 3 minutes, but I think we're going to push down through it. I think we're going to push down through it here. We got to get through and close underneath 73 now. Stop is up here at 0.1, above the 1.27% range extension. We'll look for that thing to come down. We do not want to break the double top at 82 up there. So time frame short in just a minute or two here. So I just wanted to get in a bit ahead of that because I think this thing's going to break early. There's 73. We got to get through and close underneath 73, 72 here. First target down there at 61. First target down there at 61. So the time frame for the move here is in really a minute 15. We got to get through underneath 73 now. Close underneath the 5-minute bar underneath 73. 72. Let's go 71. 70. There's 132 limit orders at 75. There's 69, 68. We get to 66. It'll go to auto break even if we can get down to 66. There's auto break even now. All right, so we'll see where you've got a time frame move coming up here. First target down there at 61. Come on, get through. Close underneath 73 here. All right, so it's the open of the next bar where the technical short is. It's the open of the next bar. It would be the open of this bar coming up, which would be right there. So let's see if we can get through 69, 68, down to our target at 61. There's 66 again. I don't see too much going on at 66 to hold us up. Come on. 69, 70, 69, 68. There's 67 again. Okay, if we can't get through 66, there's 65. That's a good sign. Let's go. 61 is the first target down there. It's on the. This is the time frame that this is the bar we're expecting the time frame move here. I'm going to go ahead and take 2 off at 10 ticks at 66. I don't want this thing to come down and me be left without. Come on. 68, 67. Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to bring this next target from 66 to 26. Okay, to 20. Actually, we're going to take all of these off down here at 21. The next target is, the final target here is 21. Final target here is 21. We're going to run into some support down around 60, 57. Around 57. 75 is the stop here. 75 is the stop. No, 76 is the stop. It's at break even. Now, the technical entry should have been 70. And yeah, but I don't care. There's 62, 61, 60. All right. So let's go, baby. Come on. We got to get 57. We may run into an issue. I'm going to bring the stop here to 71. 57, we may run into an issue. No, you know what? Stop has to be where it is, 76. Sorry. Stop has to be where it is at 76. Tell you the other thing I'm going to do. I'm going to put a buy stop up here, one at 66. Because what I don't want to do is I've given back. I don't want this thing. I'm a little concerned about 57 down there. So I'll take one off again at 56, which would leave me just one on 66, rather, 66. And then I'll have one remaining. And the final one will be up there at 76 at break even. I'm just concerned. We're right sitting on top of the previous session high here. Okay, one more taken off there. I have one left. Target 21. So that puts me right now up 60 ticks on the day. Good, Alexander. It's good. Always good to have you in here. Yeah, I couldn't. I think we're going to get to 21. I do believe we're going to get down to 21. But you know how it is with me and my get taken out to the tick. Plus, I have a little bit of time here where I'm expecting us to kind of ramp back up at the moment. I'm expecting it to ramp back up before it comes back down at 906. Hey, that is good. If you can have tech issues killing you, then you are good to go. If you can survive that. I think we're going to get to 21. Remember I said that. Even if I get taken out first, remember I said we should get to 21. And I believe we will. So 57, we're going to run into some support. $76 is the stop. Like I said, I'm expecting it to ramp up before it continues that push back down again. All right, and I am out. All right, so you could see on both of those trades today, had we had just a little bit better luck, we could have been up quite a few more ticks on the day. If we had a little bit of worse luck on that first trade, then obviously we would have had to trade a little bit longer today. So all in all, I am perfectly fine with where we ended that day up 62 ticks. And we live to fight on into tomorrow. So again, as always, I want to say thank you for spending time watching the videos and paying attention to the information here at the Oil Trading Group. And until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.